if Charlie Turner wins, then Josh Price can afford to finish second, but he would only but Josh would win the title by about 2 points. Has to win.
Yeah.
If then Josh Price comes third, that I believe would be enough for Charlie Turner by 1 point. Both drivers have teammates in the mix. Charlie Turner has Ashley Lewis starting from the front row, and Josh Price has Miles Murphy starting from P5. The wild card in amongst it all is the red and white Jade Racing Birrell ART of Ella Stevens. Can she get it off the line?
Can they get this race run before the rain comes in? The lights are about to come on for the title decider in KZ2. The lights go out and away we go. Good start for Josh Price, good start for Ash Lewis, good start for everyone. Charlie Turner is immediately up to third place. He needs to go on the attack. He needs to win this one. Down towards Joey Dunlop for the first time. Lewis looks to the outside. You'll see the sparks coming up off the bottom of the chassis. Josh Price immediately defends. Lewis trying to go around the outside on the run into paddock. He can't do it. But opens the door for Turner.
Yeah.
Turner up to second place. If he can find a way through past Joshua Price, it puts the pressure on Price. Remember, Price has to finish third or higher, irrespective of a win for Turner, and he will win the championship. Turner has to win. It's win or bust, and we are hearing in our ears, Henry Beaudette, that the rain has started. This is early. This is earlier than forecast. They are getting reports of drizzle on our camera points.
Well, that's from the Alpha Live camera crew out on the circuit. Sparks flying over Coward Summit they go. Is it raining? They don't know as they turn in at 95 plus miles an hour. This takes some stones, this does. And Turner is now turning the screw on ex-British touring car driver Josh Price. What a way to end the 2024 Vera Tools British Karting Championship.
Both these drivers have had tough weekends. It started with a big crash for Charlie Turner in practice on Friday. Josh Price had his problems yesterday as well. It was always going to come down to this. Price versus Turner for the British Championship. End of lap 2. Price leads by 1/4 of a second from Charlie Turner. Charlie Turner, this is the most he's looked at the races so far this weekend. Has he been saving himself? He's racing sore. He's racing a bit hurt from that off over the top of the circuit on Friday afternoon. Ashley Lewis is there third. Ella Stevens has got good race pace at the moment there in fourth. Lee Ward's had a decent start. Is up to P6. No more reports in our ears of changing weather. Down the inside goes Stevens, holding fourth place ahead of Miles Murphy. You can feel the tension out there, Henry. You can cut it with a knife, but Price is kicking. Price is kicking and driving away.
Josh Price needs to, because there is the number 4 kart. That is Miles Murphy. That is Josh Price's only teammate up at the front, and he has slipped to 5th position. Turner has got his own Rush Performance teammate of Ash Lewis right behind him. Turner needs to pass Josh Price and get somebody between him and the number 2 plate kart for more racing. There is a look. Now, you thank goodness that Charlie Turner did put his wet helmet on. He's got his clear visor. And we can see Ella Stevens now closing in. Because the early evening gloom is descended upon Three Sisters, you can see the sparks being kicked up by these karts. Now, as they go across the start-finish line, down Conrod Straight to start lap number 5. Lap times are still improving. Turner, you can see his eyes going over the top now. If we get a slow-mo shot of Charlie Turner with his clear visor on going over the top of Coward's Summit, then I might have a bit of coronary in the commentary box there. Oh, he's gone wide. Is that because it's slippery? Or is that just because he was so focused on the rear bumper of the race leader that he just missed his braking point?
we can see out of our commentary box window the wind direction is different to yesterday. Yesterday, the weather was approaching from behind us over this part of the circuit that you're looking on your screens at the moment. Today, it's coming from the other direction, and we can see darker clouds closing in on the circuit. I reckon we're maybe 10 minutes away from a real downpour here at Three Sisters. The question is it going to come a little bit earlier? Is it going to affect things in the latter stage of this race? Can Charlie Turner wind it up again to close in and pass Josh Price? He's just gone purple through sector number 1, has Turner. 16.76. He knows if he wants to reclaim the title that he won in 2022, he has got to have the drive of his life to catch up to Josh Price. Out of the race is Bryn Kinch, the number 42, retires on lap number 6. What a shame there for Bryn.
I've got to say, Ella Stevens could be a key here to Charlie Turner's championship hopes, but she needs to make a move. She needs to make a move on Ashley Lewis because she's got a heck of a lot of race pace in that car. Dab of Oppo over the top of the hill, sparks flying. Ella Stevens has got to make the move because I think she has the pace to catch the top 2 if she could get past Ashley Lewis. But Miles Murphy wants to try and make sure that doesn't happen because he's trying to protect his teammate, Josh Price.
6.5 minutes to go. Josh Price has just done a personal best through sector number 1. Turner has responded. Turner has taken 3/10 out of Josh Price on this lap so far. What has he got through sector number 2? What has Ella Stevens got in P4? We're hearing reports of spots of rain outside on the circuit. It's not heavy at the moment. It doesn't appear too much to affect the things. 48.50 for Charlie Turner. That is a massive lap. At the end of the weekend, he's caught up to Josh Price. He's got to make the move soon, I feel here, Henry, to start affecting things, because at the moment, the situation would be if Turner was to take the lead, remember, Price needs 3rd or higher. He's quite happy at this stage to follow Charlie Turner home.
I gotta say, you don't see this often at gearbox racing. You don't see drivers turning round to look over their shoulder. Josh Price just did. I think that's a sign that Josh Price is now a bit concerned about Charlie Turner, but he wants to look at the big gap behind Turner. 2nd would be enough for Josh Price should Turner win. Up and over that, there's a little cut in the tarmac there that the chassis just ground out. Now Turner, his eyes out on stalks, throws it through Joey Dunlop and up towards Paddock Bend.
They come past our commentary box window and there are growing spots of rain on the commentary box window. It's coming early. We thought it might come on the last lap. We've got 5 minutes to go. If the rain hits now, this could be disaster for either Price or Turner. What a finale. What a story we're getting here at Three Sisters. Through and out of Luna again. This is on a knife edge.
I was going to say the commentary box has got incredibly dark here. You can't see it on the cameras, but it's got very, very dark because there is an ugly, ugly black cloud about to descend upon Three Sisters. It is just behind the car parks, which are just behind the paddock, and it is heading this way. Lap times are not quite yet dropping. There it is the sign that the drivers did not want to see. They don't want to see it because, quite frankly, this circuit is terrifying enough for them in the dry. Imagine going across the top of the summit in the wet on slicks.
Turner had a huge snap there on the entry into the Lunar Bend complex. It's like a lunar eclipse out there at the moment. It's gone that dark very, very quickly indeed. You can see the sparks coming off the bottom of the chassis as they go over the top of the hill, drifting down towards Joey Dunlop corner on lap number 11. The lap times are dropping. The lap times are dropping. That was a 49.0 last time around for Price. This is the part of the circuit that's wettest through the infield section, the slowest part of the circuit where they're not able to get the grip as much from a little bit of downforce compared to the over the top of the circuit. 3.25 minutes to go. Josh Price is holding on at the moment. How many risks does he take? How many risks does Charlie Turner take? At the moment, the difference is 9 points in the championship. You can hear the rain starting to hit some of the static cameras out there on circuit. Again, if Turner can find a way through, he would elevate himself up in terms of those championship points. It would be 3 extra points. 709 would be his final total. Price, if he holds third place, will finish on 710. Second, 712.
The angle of opposite lock as they go over Coward Summit is increasing. That tells you that the level of grip available is decreasing. It's getting slippery, and neither of these drivers can afford to lift an inch. There's a British title on the line, and Mother Nature is having the final say. 2 minutes to go. Down Conrod Straights to start another lap, and it's now raining harder than ever. Boys, you've got to be so careful, boys and girls, as they cross. Oh my word, this is the problem when you're going downhill into a braking zone. That is a real problem. I didn't see where that hard rain was falling. It looks like it could be the infield section, and here we go. Game on,
down
Turner.
Turner goes down the inside. He's got the race lead. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. It's win or bust for Charlie Turner. How much risk does Josh Price take? He's fine at the moment in second place. If he holds there, he'll be champion by a matter of 3 points. If he drops behind Ashley Lewis, it'll be 1 point. If he drops behind Ella Stevens, they'll be tied on scores, and Turner virtue of a better finish in the
look
last
at
race.
Charlie understeering.
Huge moment at the same point where Turner had his massive off on Friday. What is the pace like downhill? This is terrifying in some manners for the drivers. Turner has a little wipe of his helmet there. That wasn't a wipe of his brow. That was a wipe of his visor so he could see into Paddock Bend. This, once again, is the wettest part of the circuit. This is near us here in the commentary box where there's more rain coming down on our commentary box window. The good news for Price right now, though, is it's the same for everybody out there.
The good news for Price is that he is 2.2 seconds in front of third place Ashley Lewis. There is Lewis. Stevens is even further back. Stevens is Josh Price has got a 3.5 second margin.
Turner has missed a gear there. Sorry for cutting across
No.
Henry, but this could give Price the opportunity to get back in the lead. The trouble is, he's now got to negotiate a slippery circuit like he did yesterday against Ella Stevens. Look how much speed they're having to take off as they go over the hill. Time is up. Time is up.
Ashley Lewis is closing in, but I think it's not going to be enough. Charlie Turner, well, I'll say it, he's got to back Josh Price up now. He's got to slow the pace down, not allow Josh Price to get past. The clock is in. If you're going to defend, if you're going to try and block a pass, now is the time you do it. I'm not saying that it's everyone's cup of tea, but that's the facts at the moment. If Charlie Turner wants to win, that's the only way he can win.
They're using all of the curbs to get themselves around. Josh Price is having a little look
Josh,
down the
don't do it, Josh. Don't do it, Josh.
If, again, at this stage, if there's any kind of +5 bumper penalty or anything of that description, that could lose Josh Price the title. We're going to go on to the last lap. Charlie Turner hasn't been at the front all weekend. He's been fighting back from the challenges of Friday. One more lap. We still don't know who's going to be British champion. Josh Price is looking up the inside. They're squirming up
brilliant.
the hill. Josh Price is alongside Charlie Turner
in the
for
wet.
the British title here at Three Sisters. Down again into Joey Dunlop corner at a snail's pace.
And Lewis is catching them both.
Lewis is
and
catching them both. It's still not over. Turner defends into Paddock Bend, trying to find some level of grip out there. Price is holding on, it would seem. Ashley Lewis is needed on the scene as quickly as possible for his teammate. He's closing all the time. This is the most remarkable finish to a British Kart Championship we've seen in many a year.
Turner has to just slow Josh Price down as much as possible. Josh Price can't get a nose cone penalty. Josh Price to the inside. Josh Price is going to be British champion if he can just hold on. One corner to go, Andrew Mather. Here comes Lewis.
Round through Luna Bend. This is the most remarkable finish to a race we've seen in 2024. Josh Price has got the lead. Josh Price is off the corner. Josh Price is going to be British champion. Josh Price wins at Three Sisters in the most remarkable fashion you will see in KZ2 karting. Henry Beaudette, wow. I am on my feet. What a finish.
Do you know something? That we saved the best till last. If you want to show your friends and family what karting's all about, show them that race. Show them that race. That was superb. Josh Price, I think he knew what Charlie Turner was trying to do. He knew that that was Charlie's only option. So he had to try and make the move on slicks in the rain at a circuit that quite frankly is spectacular, but has scared the living bejesus out of the drivers. They've all just said it's one heck of a track, and it served up one heck of a final. There is your provisional KZ2 British Kart Champion for 2024.
Josh Price joins the roll of honour.
This is your KZ champion and race winner, Josh Price then. Josh, firstly, congratulations. Tell me about the win, tell me about the championship.
Yeah, it was one of them races. If it wasn't nervous enough going into it, halfway through, I thought I was controlling the race quite well, but when the rain starts coming down on slicks, being the first one through, you need a marker to sort of see where you need to stop and where you need to put your throttle in and so on. And Charlie was that marker, and I think he made a very slight mistake on the last lap, or into the last corner. I just managed to get up the inside, but he drove blind in race as well. It's been really tight all year. I'm not sure how many points were between us, but I bet it's hardly anything. But 3 points, right, okay. But yeah, thanks to more racing, Galifa, my dad, who's been on the tools all year, he's done a really good job. I'm really happy to round it off with a win.